for it. Go for it. Go for it. Come on, David. Drive. Excellent. Excellent. Great job. Yes. Say yes. Yes. 3.
So it's the start of week 1. So fairly light day ahead. So we got 170 kilo on squats. Just casually and hip depth, of course, because if you know hip depth, it's not counted as a squat. But also, everything in between. And I appear to have, I might be a bit of a psycho and doing it in a tank top, but no one cares. I don't get why people put pussy pads on. You know, them things that are meant to go on your crotch when you're doing like hip thrusts and shit. People put those on the barbell for squats, and I don't understand it because, funnily enough, it doesn't do your spine any good, for one, and two, why would you want to be a bitch? Just raw dog it like me. Have the barbell absolutely scrape the shit out of your fucking shoulders. Because even with a gammy shoulder, I'm still as much of a man, to squat raw without a shirt on, really. So, take it from me, be a man. But anyway, on to some bench press. Just to let you people know, I do have a gammy, fucking shoulder, which also decided itself to commit suicide. So, today, it was very, very shit. And I don't think benching will be on the table for another week. So I'll probably be benching once a week now, if anything. But hopefully the UK system gets me through quick enough, which is highly unlikely. Because welcome to the UK. You can't get any fucking thing anyway. So, but yeah. Lovely shit and everything. So yeah, it's probably my worst part of my workout here, but hey ho, you gotta have your bad days and everything. But you see, with your bad days comes great days. There's always gold at the end of the rainbow, whatever the fuck they say, and I definitely believe that. And yeah. But as I indicate where I am, we're on to some cable chest flies. Ironically, this is a lot of cable chest fly work. So basically what I did was I just did a couple, solid sets of just one weight, and then I decided to do a little drop rest set, which is basically just dropping the weight, resting a bit, then doing it again, dropping the weight, and then going again. And then with my friend, which you'll see at the end, we managed to basically help each other do a drop set, and it's torture, and I could only feel it in my shoulders. So the very, very thing that I'm trying to grow, because it is smaller than my shoulders, is not even, chesting. So, unfortunately, my tits are not going to grow. But they definitely were pumped today. But with these first couple sets, it was like, solid chest work here. And then it just dissolved into, my shoulders, my shoulder dominant physique decides to get in the way of my gains. So, that was not fun, which, I mean, I'm not complaining. My shoulders can always be bigger, but it's kind of a case of I want everything else to be bigger. And, some things you can change, some things you can't change. We all know, lads, we all know. I mean, I wish my nose was smaller, and I wish some of that could be added on to somewhere else, but unfortunately, life works in mysterious ways. And, when they say when you got a big nose, you got an absolute rod on, I am the exception. I am a different kind of being. But with this, it just felt pretty good, to be honest. I mean, only in recent, it hasn't been feeling as great with chest work, but thank God it's finally getting tuition. As you can see with this set now, my friend's behind me. So basically, when I drop the weight, he'll put it to a lower weight, go again, lower weight. Basically, some like Dorian Yates type shit. Which, yeah, that man was big for a reason, and I'll take his advice. So yeah, very intense set, and yeah, Captain Pisstain himself, aka Absolute Slayer of the Vagine, was helping me doing some, incredibly high intense work. And props to the guy, he did it after me, and we both tortured each other, and both of us fell in our shoulder. So amazing work by the goon duo, the master gooners of this gym. And yeah, hats off to him. I mean, if you can make out the colour of his sweatshirt, you can see the amount of sweat that's on this man. You tend to have some unique people in the gym, but this guy is a whole new being, like whole new added character, DLC. I mean, have you seen someone sweat so ferociously that he looks like a cow because of the amount of sweat patches that's on this man? Like, seriously, you could wring out that, fucking sweatshirt and transfer that into a water, and you'd probably like clench the thirst of every African village to ever exist. So yeah, that's just a example of how this man is just like a pure sweat demon. And yeah, did help with my chest gains, and also will help me with some skull crushers. As you can see, I got 4 fucking plates on that shit, and no, it's not fucking bench press, because 4 plates on bench press ain't happening anytime soon, unfortunately. So I got like 4 plates on skull crushers. Very, very fun. And yeah, first 2 sets felt incredibly good. It's like 50 kilo on the bar, so it was quite heavy, for starts. And yeah, I mean, it's 50 fucking kilo. I mean, that's like a whole grown-ass person, basically. I mean, you'll be able to see here, I managed to make bro come with 2 fingers. Just look at that. Absolute slayer of Riz. Look at me. This man has a girlfriend, by the way, and still, I'm better than her. In every shape and form, I managed to make him come with 2 fingers. Now that's impressive. Too bad my ex never got that. Way. Now, on to, more skull crushers. He helps me on the last couple ones, so like, just get more like that tricep movement. You like, if you ever seen like Tom Platz do his exercises, you'll get the reference of just like forcing the shit out of them and just helping your friend and all that, which does help. Like, my triceps were dead to the point where in my 3rd set, which you will see, I can only do like 4 reps by myself. And yeah, as you can see, it caught bro off guard, and yeah, because my arms were dead. They were like dead afterwards, and it was just like, they were like, nah, I ain't doing shit for you. So yeah, that was a uniquely embarrassing experience of not being able to skull crush 50. So, but my triceps are growing. That is the good bit, and they're getting stronger, which is a good bit. But also doing some tricep extensions this time, primarily because I destroyed myself on the skull crushers, and I wasn't gonna do some tricep pushdowns half-assed, so I'm gonna do some tricep extensions to full capacity, which for the first sets I do like, just a regular set, and then midway through, drop set, get a bit more activation in there, and you can see the fucking tricep. Look at that. Absolute fucking massive shit right there. It's not even a horseshoe at this point. It's just a piece of slab of meat, you know. You know, a slab of meat that you wish you had on your Johnson, but unfortunately it's on your tricep. But I wouldn't say unfortunately, like fucking hell. At least my triceps are huge. It's just a shame something else ain't huge. But less of insecurities. Um, yeah, I do like this movement in, you know, the grand scheme of things, because it does target the long head, and yeah, I honestly feel the tricep a lot on this movement, and yeah, it's basically my tricep in my entire tricep like thing is skull crushers, tricep extension, tricep push down, basically. With dips, when I used to do dips like weighted dips, yeah, I can feel it in my tricep, but I feel it more in my chest. I don't know if that's and in my shoulders, like fucking hell. I think my shoulders grew more by doing dips than anything. So yeah, I wasn't complaining, but that's what they were for. They were for like my tricep, yet it didn't fucking work that way. So unfortunately, yeah, I stopped doing you know, dips and everything. But certainly did enjoy them while they were around. Can't say a bit like my dad, but some of you a bit like your dad. But yeah, now on to just like the finishing set of tricep extensions. And yeah, pretty solid workout other than, you know, bench, which made me want to, you know, off myself. But we have them days where we can't fucking bench press, and you're basically got your balls ripped off and everything. So, but anyway, at least you'll be able to see the physique right here. At least the physique is looking semi-decent. I mean, look at them shoulders. Wow. Absolute massive lad he is. Showing off the quads as well. Fuck me, Jesus Christ. Absolute slayer of the vagine right there. And yeah, shit looking good. Tricep looking good. Everything all good. But now on to the talk segment and everything else. I've pretty much gone over anyway. But yeah, everything's looking good. Looking good. Mentally, internally, you know, not so good, but we'll get onto that. So I'm recording this bit on my phone, and hopefully it's good enough, you know. You get to see the other side, you know, my dirty washing that I'm going to do afterwards, because that's all a day's washing, by the way. Like, I have to go through a lot of washing to, you know, keep up to date with everything. But anyway, I'm cooking some mince for some mince wraps, as well having some Oreos. I'm not putting them in, like, but I'm having them while I'm cooking up some, you know, pretty good mince. I mean, please tell me you eat them like this, you know. You just lick the creamy filling, you know. Lovely shit. But yeah. Ladies, I am single, but it will take a while for, you know, this to fully go, but it's very nice biscuit, eh? And apparently 1 gram of protein per one, so I'm sorted anyway, so yeah. Sick shit. But anyway, but yeah, didn't feel exactly great today, primarily because the shoulder is absolutely fucking me at this point, you know. I might as well wear a wig and, you know, put some like lipstick on me, because I'm just getting so screwed right now. It's ridiculous, you know. I just want it to heal, but that's like my impatience coming in. But oh well. hopefully my life gets better from it. Because although I'm not really complaining, you know, stuff's happening that's alright, you know. I'm feeling more okay about stuff now. Like in terms of, you know, what I've been through for the past 3 months, it's pretty much nothing now, you know. I'm pretty numb to it. But that's life. You just gotta move on. So, yeah. Fun. But yeah, hopefully something, you know, comes up. And I'm putting the work in and everything, but not really getting much back, but that's all a part of, you know, growing and learning and shit. So I definitely say it's more of like a learning experience that you can learn from me, I suppose. But even with like all the rubbish that may be going on in your life, you know, per se. Let's say you are just like recently broken up with your girlfriend, you know, and you're just like so pissed off and you haven't started the gym yet. Go to the gym. It'll be so much better than just like lounging around in your room doing fuck all. Probably, you know, gooning to something, you know. But by going to the gym, it honestly gets those frustrations out and everything, and that's why I really go to the gym. You know, I get all my frustrations out, and you know, I get bigger and I look better. You know, even though like sometimes I, you know, feel like when I honestly look in the mirror and I just see shit. You know, because someone can look at my physique and think, oh, he's got a good physique. Because a lot of people have told me I have got a good physique and everything, but deep down I don't feel like I've got a good physique. That's because I've always been skinny. So like, you see me eating these Oreos, but that's because my metabolism is high, but I managed to, you know, get out of the whole excuse of my metabolism's high, I can't gain muscle. Eat more. You got to eat more. Be like, what is his name? You know, I always forget people's names when it's like important. Rich Piana, yeah, that's the guy. You got to eat more. So, just eat more and everything. But yeah, definitely when it comes to anything, you know, that might be troubling you, you know, troubles, the gym always helps. Anything physical really helps. Like, my mum stuck up running to help with her stuff. And she is honestly, from an outsider's perspective, a lot happier, in my opinion. And I'm very, you know, happy for her that she's a lot happier. You know, because for so long, well, this is, you know, something that I don't know if my mum would be alright with me saying. She struggled with her own issues, and it did worry me a lot throughout my life. So she struggled with a lot of mental issues, and now she's, you know, took it upon herself and you know, started doing more exercise and everything. I can definitely say she looks, but also pretty sure feels a lot better in herself, which I'm very proud of. You know, I'm very proud of my mum. She's overcome a lot, and you know, a great inspiration to me. So I'm gonna let this cook a bit longer because it's got a lot of juice. You know, I don't really want the juice. So much juice that it looks like, you know, yeah, just a bit more from now. But yeah, overall, it's life's an experience. You know, you only get to live it once, and letting things like trouble you and everything is normal. Like, I get it. She may have done something to you. He may have done something to you. I don't know. You may be a woman watching this, you know. But by putting all your like frustration and energy into, you know, something productive, you'll feel a lot better, is what I'm trying to say. Like, genuinely. Because I definitely know I'm feeling better because I've put so much effort into, you know, doing my stuff. Yeah, I'm pissed off that my fucking shoulder decided to take a fucking holiday. But yet again, it's part of the lifting experience that you get injured sometimes and then you hate life. And yeah. But overall, it's all part of the process. Now, before people start saying this is an overload of protein, yes it is. And will I be shitting myself? Probably. But at least I get my protein rolling. And the scientists will say you can only consume 100 grams. This is over 100 grams, by the way. You know, but I tend to find it's okay, you know, just to go a bit overboard on it. It doesn't do me any damage, and you know, I like the taste of it anyway. But anyway, yeah, gonna add some of this into here, and then have some mid cheddar from Asda. Mid, a bit like my choices in women. That's a joke, by the way. But anyway, so we are going to put some of this on. I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't. You can try getting to see it. No. No, it won't allow me. If I put it over here. Yeah. Cool. So. Yeah, fun type shit. But yeah, some of the workout was good, like my tricep stuff has come a long way. Like I feel like my triceps have like doubled or even tripled in size since you know, actually training them properly. Because I used to not train them properly, and then, you know, I think that's also added to my, like, you know, better mood as well, being on topic here. That even though my lifts are not necessarily at their best right now, considering my bench has been muted, I'm definitely feeling a lot better if I, you know, if I look better on like at least one body part, you know, because some body parts gotta grow, and that's unfortunate for me. But when it comes to triceps, at least they can grow and look cooler and sexier. So definitely happier with that. But yeah, I'm gonna do this. That. I'm a bit like a Swedish chef, just like making a mess. But it's all part of the process. But yeah, I'll do this. I'm pretty sure you're tired of me voice now. But yeah, I'm gonna do these wraps and then eat them and then edit this video, then go to bed, basically. And do some, you know, reels and everything, because screw it, I have time. But yeah, thank you for watching. You know, if these segments genuinely help, I'd rather you like the videos if they genuinely interest you or anything like that. And just subscribe if you want to, you know. But anyway, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.